Today, the Church universally celebrates the Holy Family, Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. But we have to remember we celebrate the Holy Family, not the perfect family. Don't be shocked. But really, if one were perfect, one would not still ponder in his or her heart, is this really the will of God for me, for us, for our family? The words of Simeon to Mary in the Gospel, the sword will pierce you in the heart, a sword of sorrow. Wait a minute, you were just talking some really cool, wonderful things about Jesus, and now, what's up with that? More to ponder, more to reflect upon, more to pray about, more to think about. Jesus, in his human state, taking on our own human nature as the Son of God, also wrestled with that same humanity, that same flawed humanity that we wrestle with on a daily basis. Holy, yes. The Son of God, yes. But wrestling with the humanness that he took on, to understand what we wrestle with, to have that unique compassion for each and every one of us as we try and sometimes succeed and sometimes have to try again. But to truly understand us, that we in turn, by the spark of divinity that lies within our own hearts, through the grace of baptism that has provided us that unique call as children of God, that we might find that divinity and wrestle more with that in our lives, to become more like Christ. And so it is a great challenge. You can say, well, Jesus was perfect, of course, but his human nature was still human nature. When they all left, the huge family, the caravan that left, and Jesus stayed behind in the temple and was teaching, his mother and father had a panic attack. They had been traveling for a day and a half. And all of a sudden, where's Jesus? Is he with somebody else? Is he with you? Is he with you? Where is he? The same sense of dread and panic would wash over any one of us. You are entrusted with the life of the Son of God. Okay. Joseph wrestled with it, wasn't going to have any part of it. The angel said, don't worry about it. Go ahead. Have faith. As Abraham was called to have that same faith, as you and I are called to have the very same faith on a daily basis. And yet, panic ensues. Where is he? And they go back and they find him teaching in the temple. And of course, the remark was not, I'm sorry, I didn't hear we're heading out. His remark was, don't you know that I have to be about my Father's business? Yeah. I know that would have ended us in the corner for a little while for a snippy, smart remark like that. But they had a unique responsibility. They were to raise him, look after him, care for him. And he understood that. And so he returned with them, returned home, continued to grow in wisdom and grace and a love of God that made the Holy Family move toward that unique perfection of God. Oh, it didn't mean that they didn't still wrestle with their own humanness, their own thoughts, doubts, wondering what could be, when their own faith was tested. And yet, they began to understand little by little by little. Mary makes the remark in the Gospel at the wedding feast in Cana, do whatever he tells you. Over the course of time, over the course of her lifetime, the love of God, the grace of God, the holiness of God in that unique family helped her to understand what faith was truly about, helped her to understand how much God wanted to be with us and still does and still is. It is for us to find that unique holiness of God in our families. In the sacrament of marriage, They're not just nice words. Husband and wife becoming one with God in their midst, in their lives, in their family. That holiness that they so desire. The challenge to live that holiness and to move toward the perfection of faith, the perfection of God's life within us. So today, we celebrate a unique opportunity as we see the challenge of the holiness of the Holy Family is our own challenge. Wherever we are, whether we are at home, growing up with family, or whether we're grown and out on our own, we're still connected as family through the love of God. May the holiness of God Himself grow within us in this coming year, that we might continue to effectively change the face of the earth for the better, to bring that healing, that peace, that love and mercy that God gave to us at one point in time and gives to us again and again and again as we receive Him in word and sacrament, as we offer His presence among our own families, that love, that hope and mercy, the compassion, reconciliation, forgiveness. It is all there. Doesn't mean we're going to be perfect right away. That's a lifelong venture, becoming perfect. But we have to start somewhere. Why not today? Why not now? Make this day truly holy and blessed. Reach out to one who needs healing. Reach out to one who needs mercy and forgiveness. Find the holiness of God once again, not only in the depths of your heart, but also among your family, near or far, together or not. God's holiness is always there. May we truly be blessed in the year ahead. May our blessing be the gift we offer for the healing and life of our world.